idea of, okay, it's because of a phase 3, we are going to be wrapping up all of those rewards for phase 1 and 2, and they will not be carried over to phase 3. We will have new rewards for phase 3. We will have more unique rewards for phase 3. We're looking at doing a bunch of early access cosmetics that you'll be able to unlock. So we added 2 for phase 1 and 2, but we're looking to do quite a few more for phase 3. So some like exclusive early access cosmetics that will never be sold or anything like that. Only able to unlock them by playing. That will be guaranteed, like the ones that we have right now for the 3 and 10,000. And additionally, with that, we will have a new airdrop pool for phase 3. And so I hope you guys are happy about that, because again, we made that airdrop pool for the idea of like, okay, that will be also for the phase 3. But it is going to be all dropped to you guys. So yeah, I know you guys are going crazy. Thank you for all the kind words. With that, we need to have a phase 3, and we always knew that we would need a phase 3 for the which it was like even in phase 1 already, we had a pop up when you log in mentioning about it, which is for the regional channel system. That's really important for us to really heavily stress test the mobile client, testnet of the token, NFT withdrawing and depositing, and we have a lot of progression changes that we are going to be putting into the game. As mentioned, guys, phase 1 and 2 were artificially sped up, so you did progress through it faster. This was so that we could have the most amount of testing as possible in all parts of content. And so with that, we will be adjusting things to much more how they will be like on release. And so we'll have lots of like progression changes and stuff. So with that, that does mean, of course, there has to be a wipe. And that's really important to make sure we test those progression things. Again, though, we will have all new rewards for phase 3. In the end of the day, guys, these are early access phases. If you're like, oh, I don't want to play fresh for another phase before launch, that is completely fine. No stress at all for that, guys. You guys can wait until the global release, which will be very soon after. But for those of you that are like, I can't get enough RavenQuest, okay, I got to try a different build, or I got to try a different approach, or get even more insight on leveling and stuff like that, that's hype for you as well. Which NFTs will be able to deposit and withdrawable? Land, Raven cards, MOAs, and cosmetics. I might be missing something there, but I'm just going off my head here. A lot of people keep asking on land sale. We don't have a date for the next land sale, guys. I know there's a lot of attention around it. We really like to bring these, and so maybe this is a little bit of alpha for everybody. We like to bring these after we continue to like prove that we deserve it, that we as a studio should be supported by you guys. So we will not be doing one before these things are in the game, but we have said that we will do another one before global release. But at the end of the day, we want to deliver these things for you. It's a very big thing for our studio is first showing what we can do and then saying, hey, support us, not the other way around. So yeah, don't expect it before these things are integrated. But yeah, but I really appreciate, guys, everybody that's asking and so excited about it. I know we have many eager landowners. We had, oh geez, I think it ended up being like 7,000 applications for the 200 application form. And so we know there's many eager people. And so thank you so much. But yeah. Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, many people keep asking. It's weird because it's on the website about the early access, and it's also in our early access video that talks all about the early access. Even if you're at the top 1,000 people on the leaderboard, we have 11,500 Quest token packs, up to 2,000 tokens a pack, that are getting raffled off as well based on how much gold you have. So the more gold you have, even if you're outside the leaderboard, you will get a higher placement. We're trying to figure out internally like how we can better communicate that, because it seems like a lot of people didn't know that, or just didn't understand that. And we're not really 100% sure how to do that because it was in literally like the video that talks about the airdrop. It's like a 2-minute video, and it's also on the website. I'm not sure if it's just like it might be like a little too confusing, or maybe leaderboard is just like such a draw of attention that people just go to that. But we will likely change some stuff there because there was a lot of people that didn't know that, and that sucks. The other thing I want to mention with phase three, um, we are going to be so again. We never expected early access to be this popular. MMORPGs historically have very small like pre-test phases and betas because of the inherent nature of an MMO. In the end of the day, a lot of it is tied to character progression, and that is a lot of the thrill of an MMO. Um, I have been an MMORPG fanatic since I was very young. It's always been my favorite game genre, and 90% of my time playing any game has been MMOs. And even I will never touch an open beta and stuff. So I just want to say this: everybody here, you guys are goddamn crazy OGs, and I love you guys, and it means the world to us that we've had this much hype around an early access. Like I truly can't express how incredible that is and how much that means to us that you guys care this much about the game, that you guys are here grinding the game like crazy, excited about every single step of the way. Like it really like, it almost gives me goosebumps, right? Just how I don't think it's goosebumps in other countries, right? It's called something else where your hair stands out. Like you guys are insane. I love you guys. But with that, we of course did not expect how many people would be playing the early access for RavenQuest. And so with that, we did a top 1,000 leaderboard, thinking like, hey, couple thousand players, it'll be top 50% getting a leaderboard. And then with the quest packs, we're like, okay, for like, people that barely play, they play a little bit, they play a few hours. Okay, so and by the way, I meant like 2,000 like grinders, you know what I mean? We never expected what RavenQuest early access would be, um, or what it became. And so with that, phase three, we will be increasing the leaderboard to 5,000 spots instead of 1,000. We also will have other things on the leaderboard as well, but we will be doing a top 5,000. We want it to still be competitive. So it's like the true people that are playing and going hard and stuff will be on the leaderboard, but we don't want it to be where it's like, if you're not playing 16 hours a day, you're not on the leaderboard. And so, yes, it'll be 5,000 leaderboard placements. We haven't announced the size of the airdrop yet. Again, like I'm giving you guys alpha insight right now. We'll have a video about it. We'll have a website update about it. These things take time, right? We're going to be working on this soon here. With phase three, guys, also, we don't have a date just yet. Again, I mentioned the systems that we need to get into the game. And while they're very far along already, they take some time. So we don't have a phase three date yet. But as soon as we do, as soon as we're even like, okay, this is a good date, I will announce it right away. And really, what that looks like is once these things pass the first round of QA. So, and really, because that's when you find out, hey, does this system work at all, or not? In terms of like actually being playable. And so, with that, we want everything to pass that first round. If for whatever reason there's like a certain part that we're like, oh, this is gonna like drag feet a little bit, we would just leave that out of that phase three testing and do like a PTR for it or something like that. So, for example, if we're like, oh, mobile client might not be there, but everything else is good to go, we'd still launch phase three, and then we'd have like a PTR for the mobile client, so you can just like download the PTR version and play on that, but no one has to worry about like the leaderboard and stuff like that for it. Just give us the date early, let us work schedules. Yeah, to not sleep. Yeah, no, absolutely will. I understand how like announcing those as early as possible, and that will be a thing. Like as soon as we know. By the way, 500 in the Discord. You guys are nuts. Our adventures are absolutely cracked, and I love it, guys. It gets us super hyped up. And but there's like a million questions. I am not going to be able to answer all of them. I'm going to be like picking them out as often as I can. But I apologize, guys. There's a very good chance your question won't get answered, and I'm really sorry. Trying to think. We have a lot to talk about. I'm just trying to think like the order to do it. Oh, APDP leaderboard. We found an like I don't want to say exploit because it's like not that bad, but kind of a trick around it where people are exchanging gear to claim a higher leaderboard slot because it takes your highest gear you have ever reached, which obviously is not a great model for that. And that's why early accesses are important, because we get to test these things out, figure these things out. So just so you guys all know, this is why we said in our announcements to equip your strongest AP DP gear. Keep in mind, guys, the AP DP leaderboard, those in-game ones are not a very huge amount of quest. We're testing them out. We wanted to get them into the game for you guys, but they're not a huge amount. So please don't be upset if you move a few spots. But essentially what we're going to be doing is we are going to be wiping that leaderboard, and then like force logging in all your characters just on the back end, and that'll update to your true APDP. And really, this is because we noticed like 40 players all just passing around their gear, so they all had like, or passing around one set of gear, so they all had this like top APDP, which is obviously a loophole in the system and abusing it. And while we don't think it's like aggressive enough that these people should be banned, because really it's a loophole, not an exploit. We're okay if they're upset that they went down places because they unfairly got this position. And so we'll update to you based on your true gear. Yeah. Yes, so the land and monk multiplier, again, guys, when it comes to the leaderboard right now, we have tens of thousands of characters to go through. We will be removing in like a full wave people that were caught macroing, botting, stuff like that. We banned some throughout the test phases, especially ones that offloaded silver or anything like that. But the ones that were not doing those things, we wanted to do a ban wave at the end to make sure that they couldn't find ways around that and remake characters. This is very standard how most big MMOs do these kind of things, like Blizzard, for example. And again, if they were offloading, we removed them right away. But for the other ones, we will be doing a ban wave to that leaderboard. So you will definitely notice some positions change, where some cheaters get removed from it. This takes us time to go through, though, because we have a system to be able to track this and gather this data throughout the early access phase. But then we also manually review them to make sure that the data is correct, and then we remove them. So we have a lot of logs to go through and a lot of things to investigate, and then they will be removed. Once they are removed, then the the mulk. I was trying to say monk and land. Then the monk and land. Oh my God, I forgot to record. Oh, there's gonna be someone so mad. Is anyone recording? No. Wait, Spaces records, right? Yeah, I think we're good. Spaces coming in clutch, right? Spaces records, right? Someone tell me the good news. Secret meeting. Oh my God. I even told one guy, he's like, I'm going to bed. It records. No, I'm not restarting the dust. See, now you're messing with me. If you set to record, Matt, do you want to take a look? I'm gonna start recording now just in case. God damn, that guy is never gonna forgive me. I literally responded directly to him and said, "Of course it will be, boss." Oh no, Lou, you fucked up. Yeah, I don't know if it does by default though, Drew and Matt. By the way, it's now 5:20 in here. What you guys? He said it to record. Matt is absolutely on it. See this, guys, I'm a mess without the team. Here we go. Unrugged. Unrugged. We're safe, guys. We're safe. Um, what was I just saying? Oh, and then the monk and I almost said monk again. The monk and landowner multipliers will then be applied after those positions are removed. Again, guys, just so you guys know, like monk and land multipliers change the gold amounts on that one leaderboard, right? One. So we added a second leaderboard. And this is why we added a second leaderboard, because some people were like, oh, I didn't know like land was going to multiply gold, which we've always had posted. It's been on the website and since the start of the airdrop, but some people still didn't know that, and that is totally fair. Like in the end of the day, one thing that we say a lot in the studio is it's not about kind of like what we say sometimes, it's also about what is the common perception. And if the average person didn't know, but with that, the oh, sound went off.
Okay, see, this was a good problem to have. My headset died, but I'm using like the studio mic right now. And so I just realized this whole time in Discord, I haven't been using the studio mic, but I have been on Twitter. So Twitter people have had much crisper audio. And your audio must have been awful because I have my headset mic like tucked away. Oh, you guys must have had awful audio. See, usually Discord users are like, oh, we're getting like the edge because we got like share screen and stuff. You guys are getting the rough of it. Oh, there we go. It was okay. Now it's much better. Okay. Yeah, hell yeah. Are you guys hearing all the audio filters making my voice lower? No, I'm kidding. I wish. Okay. So okay, so you guys missed that. Spaces heard it. Where was I? Oh yes, with the leaderboards. The reason why I'm gonna go all the way back to start. Sorry, Spaces, guys. You guys are getting the full experience again. One thing we talk about a lot in the studio is just understanding that public understanding sometimes outweighs our information in the sense of sorry, I had to cough. We always said in AMAs and streams and on the website before the airdrop started that landowners and monk owners will have a multiplier applied to the gold airdrop. However, many people still didn't know this. And so because of that, again, we'd rather understand if the public perception is not knowing this, we want to act accordingly. So that is why we added the second leaderboard with all those additional airdrop rewards to it, where it is not changed by having land or by monks. It is purely just for gold. With that, though, the original leaderboard, that one is adjusted by land and by monks. And so, it's important for us to make sure that we reward those that are supporters of us, right? And have financially supported us through getting land, and our monk owners, which are our strongest community members. And so with that leaderboard, the positions are going to probably change a lot, right? You might see yourself at like 80th and you might go up a bunch, you might go down a bunch. Because again, in the end of the day, also a lot of the top players are landowners because they like the game enough to invest. And so ultimately, those positions will change. That is why we added the other leaderboard, though. So please, again, we've always shared that land and monks will have a gold bonus. But for those of you that are confused, that is why we added the second leaderboard that is not adjusted by that. The monk, oh my God, the monk again. The monk multiplier is based on the rarity. Maybe I just rename them to monks. I'm saying it way easier. What's your deadline for completing leaderboards? Sorry, I'm not sure what you're asking there. Do you mean like today? Like leaderboard ending today? No, we will not be adding more monks. There are 1,000. I really like the supply and distribution of the token. It was very well thought out and very different from what I've seen in other projects. You seem to care about and attention to detail in the construction of the RavenQuest and its ecosystem. Yeah, I appreciate that. We're very long-term focused. If anyone has noticed how long our partner positions are, how long our position is, which is, yeah, I guess, what, a few months, 4.5 years long. We're all long-term focused here, and we're trying to do a very different ecosystem, one that truly reflects sustainability. And with that, yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to read questions as well, but I have lots of stuff to go through. Should I still go through that? Oh, some more kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna rapid fire list off a bunch of things that we're working on. Auto target when using an aggressive skill. So if you don't have a target yet and use an aggressive skill, it'll automatically target something. You're just like if you hit the target button, so the closest target. Auto casting tier 1 abilities. This would obviously be optional, but being able to like right click the ability to auto cast if you don't use another ability, just so there's a little bit less ability spam on your side. Again, this will be optional, turn on and off. Adding in-game announcement for big events like Guild Wars and Rift tournaments. Yes, we are going to be having Rift tournaments. I love all the hype. Another sneak peek. Landowners will get PTR access to the mobile client. So if you're a landowner, probably open it up to monk owners as well, but don't quote me on that because that might not be the case, but probably. You guys will get first access to the mobile client to test it out. Again, to be clear, this is before release, so on release, everyone will have access to it. We're going to have way more in-game titles for you guys to flex. As you guys have seen, we have an in-game title system built out. We're going to be moving a ton of in-game achievements as in-game titles. So you guys will have sick titles to flex on those that don't have the titles. We'll be adding a claiming land teleport item after claiming your land. So if you claim your land, you'll be able to teleport to that land. I think we're doing up to 3 times. And all you need is just 1 time, because then you can place your land and place your bedroom. And then stairs and ladders will now have a glow to them. So they'll be easier to be noticed, especially in caves. We're also going to be adding up-down arrows to them. So it's much more obvious. You'll be able to turn this off if you choose to. We're increasing the base default bank and bag space. So you don't have to early game especially, you don't need to use silver to increase those spots. We're increasing the max bank capacity as well. We're looking to add instant mounting if you're not in combat. Additional shrines are going to be added. We have a massive new continent coming to the game with 2, actually, I think 3 new islands coming to the game. Yep, that's a big one. We're looking to add glow for quest direction. So basically what this, like when you get shot in a shooter, you know, you get like the red around your screen. It would be like very subtle, very small amount, and it'd be in the direction of the quest that you have set on your compass. So you don't have to keep pulling up your map constantly. Again, these are all optional, so you really turn them off if you don't like them. We're going to be adding a tutorial on map clicking, because the amount of players that played for 20 days without realizing you could click on your mini map to auto walk somewhere was insane. We're also looking, this is a bigger one, so this like won't come for phase 3, or very unlikely would. A profession's handbook, so you're able to like click on a material and see everything that it goes into very easily. Oh, there was the rapid fire of things. And to be clear, guys, these are all like main point kind of things. You guys saw our last updates log. It was like 1,000 things long. Expect a big one. But these are just some key ones that I know many people have been asking for in the Discord. This is kind of our way of just showing, like, we hear your guys' feedback, and we want to make the best game possible for all of you. And these were some of the most requested ones, so I wanted to mention these directly to you guys. Yeah, also like Aether Echo and Rift rewards, we've already mentioned, but those are going to be reduced. We don't want a situation where people are like sitting in RavenQuest just trying to do like Aether Echo scrolls and stuff like that. Or the rewards are not necessarily being reduced, but some changes being made that won't be the meta, if that makes sense, like the later game meta. Oh, good opportunity right now. Since I have a platform and about 600 of you between Spaces and Discord listening, go nominate us for the Game GG Awards. You can, we have actually an event for it. If you nominate us, you can post that you nominated us, and you can post that you tweeted about us in the Game 3's GG channel above the Tavern channel. And you can post that you nominated us there. We are doing a little event for it. We will be distributing 100,000 quests to those that vote for us and nominate us, and 1,000 gold to those users. We're also giving away 5 monks. So basically with that, guys, it is the nomination phase right now. I can't leak. It is a nomination phase right now. The voting phase will start on October 10th. So we will have that open up as well. But you guys can go nominate us right now. I believe it's kind of confusing their system. I believe they count as votes as well, but then they'll also have the voting. So I think you can like also vote afterwards. But this is for the nomination phase. guys, Web3 game of the year. Let's just do it. Let's just make it happen. Just think about that. Web3 game of the year into launch. Like how much more perfect, right? Imagine winning Web3 game of the year with just an early access, right? That would be pretty gross, but might have to make it happen. But yeah, I really appreciate anyone who does nominate us right now and then votes for us. It means the world to us. We've already seen that a lot of projects are like using like Quest platforms and stuff to get like insane amount of votes. We didn't want to do that. We obviously wanted to thank you guys for voting for us, but we want to do it within the community. You know, in the end of the day, I hope they take some level of like, what is the comment, so that, you know, they're not getting like 100,000 votes that are just like, the comment is just like spammed letters and stuff. I don't know how their system works, but hopefully they take that into account, because I know our adventurers are very excited about what we've built. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. Another big piece of alpha. Oh God, I'm just dropping it all here. 40 minutes in, I should keep going. Title is working in progress. We can actually use this as a little brainstorming session if someone has a better title. But RavenQuest Champions League. What do you guys think about that? For a seasonal based. Yeah, you guys like terrible name. Okay, King Tom, come up with a better one. Now there was like 10 names that we really liked. That one just flowed really well. Like RavenQuest World Championship Series or World Championship kind of goes fine too. That might be good. RavenQuest League. There's just like, it needs to more be about like, you know, because let me explain here, okay? This is a series with 3 different brackets to it that will all be separate with their own prize pools and big prize pools too. With a Rift tournament format for one of them, and again, all 3 separate, so you don't need to play in all 3 of them unless you want to win all 3 of them. And this will be open. We will be doing one that's open for full community, but this is for Rift tournament, so it'll be like a league format, so it won't be like a one-day thing. It'll be probably like weekly tournaments, and then our goal is probably to do like every 1 month, maybe every 2, something like that. With then like based on the top people, they would go through like a single elimination tournament. And our goal really with that is we want to have rewards for everybody. So just participating, you will get some level of reward. Maybe like some cool cosmetics and maybe like a special weapon shine for the person that wins it, you know, so that their sword as they're running around or axe has like a big shine to it. That'd be kind of cool. Then we also will have one for Aether Echoes. So teaming up with 3 other people to take down bosses. And then we'll also have one for Guild Wars as well, for our weekly Guild Wars. So based on that, you will get points each week from those Guild Wars. And then the top guilds will showcase. And these will all be tournaments that are live streamed as well. See, that's why Rift Games doesn't work, because there's like more Aether Champions doesn't work. Because this is going to be like, there's going to be 3 things under this, right? So that's why Champions League fit well, because like, okay, these are like the best players, right? RavenQuest Tour. RavenQuesting. Nah. Season of Champions isn't bad. Legends League is not bad. I'm pretty sure saying RavenQuest Champions League, I don't think there'd be any copyright on that. Obviously, that's something we'd explore. But I can't imagine there's a copyright on that, because we wouldn't like use their branding. And really, it's like it's 3 words in a row, not like RavenQuest ... Champions League. It'd be like RavenQuest Champions League. Legacy League's pretty good. Yeah, see, Champions of the Rift and stuff like that are great names, but then we'd have to have 3 different names for each format, which it's nice to kind of keep them all under one umbrella. What about like RavenQuest World Championship Series? Or just World Championship? Oh yeah, I should change this because I was gonna add notes here, but then I didn't. So let me go to this, and then maybe I'll loop something. Hold on. Let me hold on one sec. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me make sure it's looping. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen or change my screen. Media player. Is that working? Is that working good for you guys? Okay. We got some nice cozy background. Is there gonna be a title for first level 70 in every profession? That'd be pretty sick. I like that. Also on the Rangers Company board, we are looking into that right now. The Rangers Company leaderboard in game is weekly, so we are looking to extend that to like monthly, essentially for airdrop phase. So once I have more information on that, I will let you guys know. I'll toss it in a minor announcement for sure. Do you have plans to make dungeons like or similar to WoW? Yeah, we've talked a little bit about that, about kind of our plans. And Mythic Plus? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Any system PvP like 1v1 without monsters? Yeah, we're definitely considering that for like that league series. That it would just be like in a 1v1 arena instead. We need daily battleground plays. Oh, yeah. I mean, what would be kind of cool is having daily battlegrounds that aren't guild based. So you like queue up and then you fight, and then there's like rewards and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. When Animoca partnership? I'll just say right now a lot of people are reaching out to us. Right now we have a lot of calls to take. Unfortunately, they interfere with my game design time, which is my favorite part of working in the game industry. They holding me down. World bosses? Yeah, that sounds cool. An ocean boss would be pretty sick. By the way, respond to these basically as a teaser. Yeah, we're gonna have an updated roadmap soon with like all these new features that we're gonna be integrating. MOBA. Oh, there's so much more I want to leak, but I can't leak too much because some of it is in such early stages. Are there some people here who like Raven Idol? I see hundreds of you guys playing every day. Are you guys in here? We got some Raven Idol guys in here. I see some. I see a bunch of you. Yep, lots in here. Raven Idol is something we made like a couple years ago. It's kind of like a prototype. And we've been so busy on the Raven on and RavenQuest side that we have not had a chance to work on it in like last year. There's still so many people playing it, which is crazy and so flattering because it is like a very simple prototype. We may or may not be exploring more stuff with that. The studio may or may not be growing a lot soon here. You guys will see some job postings opening up. And Raven Idol may or may not be getting its own platform because Discord rate limiting is very annoying. And we may have integration from this to RavenQuest. Yeah. Ban Marion leak. RavenQuest TCG when? Listen, my dream is to make a TCG, and we may have like the perfect building blocks of a TCG and the perfect building blocks of an NFT integration, a cross integration between RavenQuest and RavenQuest TCG. All right, guys, your guys' hype is overwhelming me. Again, love you guys so much. It's so flattering. You guys are all in here hanging out and listening to all this. Very unstructured, but that's the way I find is the most fun to do AMAs. It's the best way that I can get them in. Like our days are really busy right now. I've been up since 3 this morning, just working on stuff. So I just, I had like an hour and a half. We'll have a little bit more than that. And so I was like, shit, I got a little bit of free time today. I'm throwing an AMA in. So I can just hang out with you guys. Cause this is like one of the funnest parts of my job is hanging out with people passionate about the game. It re-energizes me. It energizes the whole team. It gets us fired up. It always shocks me how few like founders and game directors and stuff actually do stuff like this. How rarely they do it, because in the end of the day, like, isn't this the whole point, to chat with people that love your game and hear their feedback and what they like about the game and don't like about the game. It's always like weird to me because I feel like when you in every free minute want to be doing that. But I absolutely love doing it, and you guys are the reason I love doing it. So thank you so much. Oh my God, a legendary version of me. Let's go. Yeah, end of phase 2 equals we get a little bit of sleep before phase 3. Dude, there's like 40 reactions to this card of me. What the 50 now? What the hell? You guys are 70, 80. You guys are crazy. Oh my God. Are we going to hit 100 reacts on this? Let's go. I guess in total, there's like 250 reacts, but you guys are insane. Dude, this is the coolest community. I'm not sleeping, 38 hours playing. Oh my God. That is kind of all the alpha I can drop today. I dropped more than I thought. But you guys got me fired up. So, I had to. Why don't we let's do a few giveaways here. Okay, let's do some giveaways here. How do I want to do this now? Guys, if you're in spaces, I'm going to do this just on Discord. I apologize if you're in the spaces and you want to join in, hop on the Discord as well. You can just mute the Discord side and for the chat. There's a lot of people in here, so I don't know how many are going to be winners here because there's a lot of people here, but we'll do like some extra because of how many people are here. I'm just trying to think what we what did I post? Monk, gold, and what else? What else here? Monk, gold, and engage points. God damn. All right, guys. Let's start it off soft. We're gonna do 1,000 engage points. Okay, don't worry about being the first one on these, okay? What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be scrolling randomly and picking a few people each time, okay? So I'm going to scroll up, I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to scroll middle. So don't worry about being like the first one to say this. Share with us your favorite part about phase 2. Don't worry about spamming it in as quick as possible. I'll do a big scroll up and down. Okay. Clumsy, I'm going to drop you. Oh, here, I got to type out your names because Will Zara has to do the actual points part. Oh, okay, hold on. There we go. Clumsy. Congratulations, buddy. 1,000 engage points. I'm gonna grab a few more. Let me scroll up a little bit. Those are kind of K Thunder said tutorial was very good and community is very helpful. That's a wholesome one. Okay. Scroll. I'm gonna go to the very end and then scroll up a bit. Seeing the juicy gold from Raven cards go up every day. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, I gotta turn off streamer mode. There we go. Lavel, congratulations. Okay, that is 3,000 engage points total. Let's move on to a monk. Let's do a monk. What are you most looking forward to of the 5 things I mentioned in phase 3? So regional channel support, mobile client, token integration, NFT withdrawing, deposit integration, and progression changes and balances. So of the new things, guys, monk game, there's no monk game, but maybe. Trolling the team, but with love. God damn. Web3 is neat. Said, very interested to see how the token integration works, as it is going to be a cornerstone of a Web3 game. Hell yeah. I like that. Oh my God, this is for a monk. Okay, I got to do one more. Then, because I did not hype that up enough, you know? I just randomly threw one out there. Okay, this is a good one. Looking to play all day by utilizing the mobile version of the game. Let's go. I like that one. Okay, that's 2 monks there, guys. Okay, we're going to be doing 500 gold. Or let's do 1,000. 1,000 gold. The next one is going to be share with me your favorite region in the game. Favorite region in the game. Those are only dude, the chat is flying right now. Apologies to those asking questions, because goddamn, that ain't happening. Man, a lot of Glacefords. I'm surprised how many Glacefords. Dude, it's like mainly Glaceford. Okay. Okay, Makashi, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sure. Congratulations. You have won yourself 1,000 gold. By the way, guys, if you're a winner, Will Zara will DM you on Discord. Will Zara, if you're in here, I will send you the list after this. So don't worry about it right now, but he will DM you on Discord. Or actually, sorry. We will open a ticket and tag you. That's how we're doing things now, because it's just a lot more secure. Then there's no chance that a random person DMs you and tries to bait you into something. We will open a ticket in Discord and tag you in that ticket, okay? Dibs, Hatterack, let's get you 1,000 gold. We're going to do a few more of these. Let's keep going. Harbor Island, Carlem. Let's go. What do we got next here? Yeah, we'll do tickets, not DMs. It's much better. I just forgot that's how we do it now. Sandeds, congratulations. Dude, the Discord chat is like dying from too many messages. Okay, Lantra, let's get you in there. Scroll. Red Hood, let's get you in there as well. Okay, let's do 5 more, but we're gonna do a new question. What's a good question? What's a good question? Someone tell me a good question. Actually, I got a good one. I'm going to give you guys some time to prepare, okay? You're going to have 3 minutes here, okay? Send a screenshot of you voting for us for the games or nominating us for the Games 3 GG Awards, okay? You're going to have 3 minutes. If you haven't nominated us yet, go do it, okay? We're watching. Go do it. You have 3 minutes. If you have already, just same screenshot. You don't need to post it yet. I'm going to give 3 minutes. Then I'll get you guys all spam it at the same time, and I'll grab 5 more winners, okay? If you haven't done it yet, it's very quick. It takes like a second to sign up and vote. It literally you can do it in like 60 seconds, and you got 180 seconds, okay? While I let you guys do that, we're gonna just like recap some stuff, guys. Phase 2 has been incredible. We're going to have lots of data to share. It's been absolutely insane. Retention has been insane. All the new players has been insane. We're going to be compiling all that data this week. With the leaderboard, guys, we're going to be removing a ton of cheaters. It actually wasn't as bad as we expected. I think because we're very upfront that we would be, and literally on our white paper, it talks about our anti-cheating. But still a lot of people to remove. Those people that are removed, because not just from the leaderboard, but also outside the leaderboard, you will see your position change. After that, we will apply the landowner and monk owner multiplier to the original leaderboard. Then there's also the leaderboard that doesn't have a multiplier added. So if you are looking at that old leaderboard where the multiplier, you may go down a bunch of spots. You may go up some spots. It totally depends. That is why the other leaderboard is in the game and why we added a 4 million additional quest to that leaderboard. If you're outside the top 1,000 leaderboard, we have 11,500 packs of up to 2,000 quests being given out. And so don't fret. The more gold you have, the more entries you have for that. You need a screenshot with the full screen, not just the nomination part. So you need to get your full screen because it does have your username in the top right. It is blurred, but it is possible to see it. And that's just to make sure that you're not like using someone else's screenshot. Most people here are posting the right one. You guys are all good. Yeah, these are all good. So if you're unsure, take a look at the most common one you see in chat. Okay, you guys are gonna have another minute and a half here. Okay, I'm gonna give another 90 seconds. Lots of time. And again, guys, there's a reason why we're not going on like questing platform and stuff and getting people to vote for us. Obviously, it's easy to farm these kind of things. And we're hoping that the Games 3 GG team understands that and takes that into account and looks for like real quality mentions. But we want to do this the right way. If we don't win, it happens, whatever. We know we have something incredibly special here, but it would be cool to slap on the Web3 Game of the Year as well with that. Especially doing it the authentic way, right? Doing it the right way. Holy dude, it is insane. The chat is literally just flying with you guys are again, like I've said 1,000 times, best community I've ever seen, Web3 or not. Like you guys are a special breed. Our adventurers are just the coolest people ever. So love having you guys here. Whether you're a landowner or not, like you're such a big part of what we're doing here. And so we love having you all here. And we know most people who aren't a landowner, they want to be, and they just weren't able to be. So you guys, yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. All right, guys, now start spamming them, even though you guys have been spamming them for the last 2 minutes. Now you can start spamming them. I'm going to be picking 5 people. We're going to be dropping 1,000 gold. We're dropping 1,000 gold. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do it in 1 sec. Okay. I'm gonna scroll up. Just gonna keep scrolling. I'm gonna pause on. Boom. Kick Courage Pirate. Kick Courage Pirate. Congratulations. This is gonna be a hard name to type out. Hold on. Why do I always pick hard names? Okay, scrolling down. I'm gonna randomly stop on someone. I'm looking at my TV screen. Okay. Oh shit! It flew past. It was Josie_King though. Josie_King. Congratulations. Let's grab another one. Scroll. M4RTR1X. Let me make sure I got that right. M4RTR1X. Congratulations. You guys could not have simpler names. All right, we're going to scroll down to the very end, and then I'm going to scroll up, and then I'm going to scroll down. Oh my God, guys, the chat is like actually breaking. Like I can't scroll. Okay, scrolling up. Boom, Aragon with E. Aragon, 1,000 gold. Congrats, buddy. Scroll down. VEXSD. Okay, that was 5, but you know what? We're gonna do 5 more. We're doing 5 more. There are way too many people in here. Scroll down. Zubumfu. Zabumafu. Jesus Christ. Okay, I know that. Childhood me would be disappointed. Scrolling. 1 pi. One PII. Let's go. 3 more. Scrolling. Glacio. Congratulations. 2 more. Layu. And oh, that one doesn't count. That was not the full screenshot. Moon 7ite. All right, guys. That is over 20 giveaways there. Guys, I'm drained off like hype and adrenaline. Like this call, you guys are just like overwhelming in the best way possible. We went through so many things, rapid fired, and you guys were incredible. I had so much fun, guys. We're going to call it there. I'm going to get back to development because I know you guys all want phase 3, and the more I'm working away on that stuff, better. I said it 10 times, but I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are the lifeblood of what we're building here. You guys mean everything to us. You guys are incredible. I'm going to be doing lots of AMAs here again. When the phase is up, there's a lot of stuff for us to be doing. When the phase is down, I usually get a little more time to set some stuff up. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff. Also, keep your eyes on announcements, okay? We are going to have some other stuff that I know you guys are all going to want to be a part of. We might have a short period where the servers are up for a adventure-wide, so everyone can participate, Rift tournament with a prize pool. We may have a few things around that. So keep your eyes on announcements. Make sure those announcements are turned on, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are incredible. I had so much fun here again with you guys today. While rapid fire talking for an hour and a half and stuff can be a bit draining. You guys energize the shit out of us. Anytime I have an AMA, I get out and I just instantly want to work for the next 16 hours straight, no matter how tired I am. Just get fired up. You guys are incredible. we're making something special here. We're here to set the new standard for Web3 games. And with you guys by our side, we're going to do that. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of the community. Thank you so much for adventuring around the world of RavenQuest. And we will talk very, very soon again. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.